Okay, hi, my name is Maura Krasnowski.
I'm Katie Doan.
And we're going to be doing a demonstration of the PEACH, which is the Parents Evaluation of Oral Performance of Children rating scale. And normally this questionnaire is just given to parents to perform or to fill out on their own without the clinician, but for the purpose of this demonstration we're going to perform it as if I'm the clinician asking the questions to Katie, who's the parent, and she's just going to give me her rating back and I will take down those scores. Okay, so here we go. All right, Katie, so I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
And this is just going to give us an idea of how your child responds in different listening situations.
Okay.
Okay. How often has your child worn his or her hearing aids and or cochlear implant? Never, seldom, sometimes, often, always.
Sometimes.
Okay. How often has your child complained or been upset by loud sounds? Never, seldom, sometimes, often, always.
Often.
Okay. When you call, does your child respond to his or her name in a quiet situation? Never, sometimes, seldom, sometimes, often, always.
Sometimes.
Okay. When asked, does your child follow simple instructions or do a simple task in a quiet situation? Never, seldom, sometimes, often, always.
Often.
Okay. When you call, does your child respond to his or her name in a noisy situation when he or she can't see your face? Examples of responses might be like looks up or turns towards you or does something verbal. Never, seldom, sometimes, often, always.
Seldom.
When asked, does your child follow simple instructions or do a simple task in a noisy situation? Never, seldom, sometimes, often, always.
Sometimes.
When you are in a quiet place reading with your child, how often does he or she pay close attention to what you are saying? Or if your child is listening to stories or songs on the television or CD when there is no other background noise, how often can he or she follow what is being said? So quiet place. Never, seldom, sometimes, often, always.
I think often.
Okay. How often does your child initiate or participate in conversation in a quiet situation? Never, seldom, sometimes, often, always.
Seldomly.
Seldom? Okay.
Yeah.
How often does your child initiate or participate in conversation in a noisy situation? So same as before, but noisy this time. Never, seldom, sometimes, often, always.
Sometimes.
Okay. How often does your child initiate or participate in conversation? Oh, I'm sorry, I already read that one. How often does your child understand what you say in the car, on a bus, or on a train, some kind of automotive? Never, seldom, sometimes, often, always.
Sometimes.
Okay. How often does your child recognize people's voices without seeing who was talking? Never, seldom, sometimes, often, always.
Seldom.
All right. How often does your child successfully use a phone? Never, seldom, sometimes, often, always.
He doesn't really use a phone.
Okay.
So never.
Okay. So that doesn't really apply. How often does your child respond to sounds other than voices? Never, seldom, sometimes, often, or always.
Sometimes he does.
Okay, excellent. So I filled out your responses on this form, and I'm going to give you the rest of the form so you can provide any additional comments if you want, and then I will calculate the scores and get back to you.
Alrighty. Sounds
All right.
good.
Thank you.
Thank you.